Hi everybody, welcome back. Those of you new to the channel, I'm Teresa Perrin and I want to discuss RMED with you today. Congratulations to all of you that have held and had faith in this play. Guys, I really believe that this is just getting started. We are already up over 50% today and we are smoking those shorts, and if they don't cover soon, I'm telling you they are going to get burnt in this play. So let's get started. Please remember, nothing I say is financial advice and always do your own DD. All right, guys, I took the screenshot earlier, but we are now currently over $7.50. So we are up over 50% on the day, guys, and we are climbing. And the reason for that is because shorts need to cover. So they are rushing in the after hours to try to get shares that people are selling. So expect, normal volatility, some pullbacks provided by, followed by the next breakout. I do believe that RMED is going to see double digits before the either end of today or in pre-market tomorrow, before the start of it, based on the current short interest. Unfortunately, I can't tell you how much it is down over the past year because they have yet to update the charts based on the reverse stock split that has occurred. So this is showing that we are up 119.81% in the past year, but that is not accurate. Oreo, knock it off. Wait for me to finish and I'll take you up. So what happened to start this spike today? Well, first of all, guys, I completely expected it. As I told you, we regained NASDAQ compliance for a minimum bid requirement on Friday because it had to trade 10 days above $1, and due to the reverse split, it did just that. So unfortunately, it is not updated yet in NASDAQ, and there is not a press release that I have seen stating this as of yet. However, that should be out any day now, and it does generally take a minimum of 1 business day after they've verified that everything has been met for the NASDAQ to update this. So, like I said, in after hours, that was not yet done, but I expect to see that tomorrow or Wednesday at the latest. But RMED Systems, Inc. announces the completion of its at-the-market facility, raising gross proceeds of $7.6 million. So, guys, they did an at-the-money offering, apparently probably a private equity placement, and raised $7.6 million by selling 1,072,246 shares of common stock at $7.09 as adjusted for the reverse stock split on September 30th, which resulted in net proceeds of $7.4 million after deducting the commissions that they had to pay to the party they hired to sell these. So as of October 10th, the company had 2,161,429 shares of common stock outstanding, and Landberg, Thalmann and Company, Inc. served as a sales agent for this at-the-money offering. Now, they're using the proceeds from the offering to help meet the conditions of the proposed merger with Catheter Precision, and are another step closer towards bringing the shareholders value of the groundbreaking electrophysiology technology to improve the treatment of cardiac arrhythmias, said Will McGuire, RMED CEO. We are currently evaluating the next step in our plan to raise sufficient funds to satisfy the net cash merger condition and other liquidity needs, and we plan to file a definitive proxy for a special meeting of stockholders to vote on the proposed merger as soon as we have cleared the SEC comment process. Assuming the merger proposal passes, the anticipated time frame and other conditions under the merger agreement are satisfied, we continue to expect the transaction will be completed by the end of 2022. The shares in the at-the-money offering were sold pursuant to a shelf registration statement declared effective by the SEC February 3rd, 2021, and a prospectus supplement filed with the SEC on September 2nd, 2022. So guys, that is complete, that is done, and we are now NASDAQ compliant. Oh, and I'm sorry, I left off this was just a cover page to that announcement I just read to you. So that's done, and we are good and ready to go. Now, I am going to say this, and I hope that you pay attention to what I'm saying. RMED is proposing a reverse merger with Catheter Precision. Generally, reverse mergers are very bad for current shareholders. I do not know what the conditions are. We will probably see those. I don't think I'll be around long enough to even care or to bother reading them. But guys, because reverse mergers, like I said, are generally bad for current shareholders. However, that being said, I think that RMED is going to have a very nice run over the next several days. I don't know how long it's going to take. It could take several based on the very high short interest that they currently have. And I do believe that we will be long. Well, those that want to get out, which I will be getting out, I'm going to let you know that right now. I'm going to make my money and move on to something else because I don't want to stick around for the reverse merger. Although I think this company can be fabulous, like I said, it's something I would rather enter into after the effect if I decide to get back into it. Because, guys, commonly reverse mergers are very bad for current shareholders, so I do not want to hold through that whole process. Anyways, let's look at what is going on here and why we are squeezing at the current time, which I do believe this is the start of the short squeeze that I have been expecting. So the short interest, guys, is reported at 561.91%. But again, this does not take into account the reverse merger that we had. It's approximately 11%, I believe, is more accurate. The days to cover, I have no idea what the equivalent of that would be. I mean, I really hope that this 561.91 is just showing that because they haven't adjusted the number of shares and reflected for that. However, guys, who the heck knows? This company has been shorted, let me tell you, for years. And I am very well aware of that because I was trading this company back when it was $6. And no, guys, I've been like in and out of this play many, many times because it does have its runs. So this is another one that I expect to have a big run. And when I say at $6, that's when they, it's been tanked all the way from that time down to pennies. Like, I don't know what it was before it closed, but I think it was like 8, 9, 10, 11, somewhere around that sense. I'm guessing, I don't even remember. But guys, I knew that this was going to be a big play when the time came, which is why I've been following it and talking to you about it. Currently at market close, there was only 10,000 shares available to short. And look at the short interest today. The minimum was 73.92% and the max was 107.79%. Guys, I believe that is going to continue to go higher as the price is rising. And market makers, I'm sure, are well aware of just how screwed these shorts are. And remember, that doesn't even take into account the amount of naked shorting. But I am going to be conservative. I think it was a 50-to-1 stock split, which is why I'm saying I believe the current short interest is around 11% and that it's not 561. But who knows, guys? That could be the reality of the situation if you take into account naked shorting, if you believe that that exists, as I do. But that is speculative, so we're not going to go there. The short volume ratio, guys, is still very, very high. It's been between 44.19% and 54.07%, 51.98% today, so absolutely crazy. And let's look at failure to deliver. So today would have been the 13th. Tomorrow they have 50,900 FTDs due if they did not already cover them. Based on the fact that this is cumulative, guys, it looks like they tried to start covering. They didn't get more until the 20th. It looks like those have probably been resolved, but this is a good baseline to just kind of get an idea of what's going on. It doesn't look like things got bad again until around the 22nd, which would be about next Wednesday, roughly. Around next Wednesday, I believe that would be. But then again, look at the following day, they were down to almost half of that. And then the following week, they were down 16,000. So you have to assume that they've been covering these as they've been tanking the price, guys. So don't hold this into account too much. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. I think RMED is going to make a very big run between after hours today, pre-market tomorrow, going into tomorrow. And it should be a very exciting day tomorrow for RMED. So keep it on your radar. Have a great